miss your cherry kisses on my chin. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me? Now let Molly, I'm always with you in my head. Come again, ooh, Molly, if you're stuck in nostalgia like me.
Woo, that was awesome. Hey, welcome to the Scratch. We have another edition here, and it's 7/28 to 2017. And man, I had a pretty rough day today. I bet everybody else did too. But you know, life goes on. Life is a challenge, and we got a lot going on tonight. So everybody, just stay tuned and just kick back, open up a brew, do what you got to do. The show is gonna be awesome tonight. We can guarantee that. They play a little bit of tunes here for us, and I have YaniChingas in the house.
What's up? What's up? YaniChingas in the house. What's going on? I'm glad. I'm happy to be back, man. I kind of missed doing this. We had to take a little break. You know, we all got lives and stuff. You know, we got to get on the grind, make that dollar sign. Just how it goes, you know. But I'm glad the Scratch is back together. We're doing the damn thing. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are awesome. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. I love it. I love it. What's going on? Phoenix in the house. Phoenix, Arizona. What's going on? All my other people, all the other states, California, New Mexico, everywhere you guys are listening. What's up? It's Friday. YaniChingas is in the house, and the first order of motion is I need a beer. So got myself a beer.
Everybody, this is G7. I'm back. I haven't been on here in a good while. You know, I miss everybody and all you guys. You know, show's great, and I hope it's gonna be great today too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Like I said, man, we're just listening to tunes up here. We have an open forum over here, so if you have any comments, just go ahead and put them up there. We're gonna get to everybody that makes a comment. You know, subscribe to the show, give us a like, you know, link to us, tell your family and friends, because this is all about freedom, you know, because everybody knows the Scratch is on the march, the empire is on the run. And on a better note now, let's take this off, Johnny. Let's start talking about whatever, man.
All right. Something that really fascinated me the other day, and I kind of got into a bunch of videos. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a thing going around. Well, let's start over. Basically, they have these sunglasses that help people that are colorblind. If you never met somebody that's colorblind, growing up, I had a good friend of mine. He was colorblind. And let me tell you, it kind of sucks, you know. There's a lot of things that he kind of missed, you know. I don't know. It was different, and you could tell that he was colorblind because he used to say it. And when you're in school, you know, especially your colors and everything, you got to be able to know your colors, you know, different reasons. You know, colors is just, it's a beautiful thing, and it makes people look dumb if they're colorblind. They don't really see the color, they don't understand certain things, so it's kind of messed up. Colorblind is a messed up thing. So they invented these sunglasses that are freaking, they help colorblind people see. And there's, believe it or not, there's a lot of colorblind people out there, because if you go on YouTube and you Google, you know, colorblind person tries sunglasses for the first, you know, color seeing sunglasses for the first time, it's, you know, like, there's a lot of reaction videos, as I can say. A lot of people, you know, trying on these sunglasses, and they're able to see vibrant colors, or colors how you and me normally see. They don't get to see that, so for them to see that is freaking amazing. I thought that was cool. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, especially growing up with a good friend of mine that was colorblind. And I haven't seen this guy in like forever. Like, you know, this was when I was a kid. So, you know, growing up, now that technology exists, it would be freaking awesome to be able to hand him a pair and be like, here, check this out. You know, try these on. Tell me what you think. I think it's cool. I think it was cool as hell. It's freaking awesome. Now, to the story, what I was gonna say. My dog is colorblind, so if I were to put colorblind sunglasses on my dog. Will he be able to see color? I'm so curious about that, and I want the internet out there to maybe somehow prove it, or I don't know. Maybe it's just my crazy mind, but I think it'll be funny as hell to put some colorblind sunglasses on a dog and see how it reacts. I think I think that's funny. And I think the dog will look cool as hell with sunglasses on. And I'm tired of my dog. His name is El Chapo Jr. I'm tired of El Chapo Jr. being colorblind. The little guy needs to be able to see color, you know?
Yeah.
So, El Chapo Jr., I'm out there trying to find sunglasses that are for colorblind people that'll fit you. So I won't forget about you, El Chapo Jr. Pretty soon you'll be seeing in color in no time.
But isn't that a trip how that technology has just evolved to that?
Exactly.
How do we really know dogs are colorblind?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I think that's nuts.
I think you would have to come up with a device that you could put on your dog so you know what he's saying.
Or seeing.
Yes. So that way you could have a conversation with them and see, you know, what's going on.
Oh, that would be the craziest. I think that would be cool as hell to invent that. Invent a device that I could talk to my dog.
That'd be awesome.
That is like the ultimate invention right there. Of course, the little bastard would be like telling me to feed him all the time.
Or give me a beer.
Or give me a beer.
Give me a freaking beer. That's funny. Yeah, well, it's been a long time we've been on the air, man. Jeez,
Yeah,
we've been doing
man,
a lot
we're a
of
little
stuff.
rusty, but
I mean, the scratch
it feels
has been
good.
everywhere, man. We've been, jeez, there's been deaths in the family. There's been people just on hiatus. We're still waiting on JRealz. What's the deal with him?
We forgot to tell JRealz we're back. We're going back on live. I gotta take the blame for that. The Squintz is on assignment. No, he's not. He's
No,
with
he's with his girlfriend, that
fresh,
bastard.
brand new girlfriend. So he's
Yeah.
trying to spend time.
He's gonna give her the bumps.
And that's correct. And the G-Man. The G-Man's on assignment as well.
Oh shit! Talk about bumps.
No, not really. He's with his girlfriend as well. Oh, and I hope they're listening, you little bastards.
Bastards.
Where's the beer at?
We're gonna
I
have
want to
to
give a
fire
shout out,
those
a
fuckers.
quick shout out. I know it's not our shout out hour, but I want to give a quick shout out to Arturo Luna. I see you out there. I know he
Arturo.
invited me to go fishing tonight, but I got to do the scratch. I hope he's out there fishing. I know he's listening. Arturo Luna, give you good luck. Hopefully you catch that catfish you're
Hey,
going
man.
for.
When I was scuba diving, man, out there, man, you see some big ass catfish, man. There's
I
some
bet.
big fish out there in the freaking lakes. It's crazy. Hey, I hope Arturo there catch some fish, though. It's best to fish at night, ain't it?
Yes, good luck, Arturo. Good luck. Get them catfish in there, you know. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page for my dog El Chapo Jr. to get the prescription sunglasses so he won't be colorblind no more.
Hey, we should start a GoFundMe for the freaking scratch.
Yeah, we should.
You know, yeah, to get money for the because we gotta fight the empire. We're the first line of defense,
Yes.
man. You know,
Yes.
because the empire's getting out of control. Look what they're doing to poor Trump, man.
Yes. Trump is being.
I mean, even though he won office, but still, I think the Democrats are winning.
right?
I mean, anything this guy is doing, they're just hushing him up. They're crossing him. They're just, I mean, it's out of control.
Yeah. Well, some say Trump. Some will say Trump's a little out of control himself.
Yeah, he is out of control. But hey, you know, he's our president, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you have
And
to.
then
I mean,
Oklahoma teacher by the name of Teresa Danks was caught pretty much like on the side of the street, major street in Oklahoma. I said that. She was begging for money, begging for donations because she's a school teacher and she needed funding. What do you guys think? What do you think about that, G7?
I think they should have enough budget to keep the schools going, because if you don't have a good education to start with, like, what are you going to do with your life? That's where
Right.
it starts. You know, that's where you learn how to read and write, unless they don't want people to read and write no more. And, you know,
Well, some say the government, people are more easier to govern if they're dumb. So, in a quick, sick, twisted way, it seems like we're being made dumb. We're being, how can I say, made stupid. I don't know. They're not educating us like how they should. Education system is not the best, and people are easier to govern when they're dumb.
So what's the deal with this teacher? This she's begging for money on the streets to raise money for school supplies.
Yeah. Basically, the salary of a school teacher in Oklahoma, I believe, was in like the 35 to 40,000 for a school teacher, especially after college and everything to become a school teacher. So they said that's like one of the lowest paying jobs, and I find that amazing though, because the school teachers are like the first person that your kids are gonna be around the longest, and they're there to educate us and teach us as much as you can. So, and school teachers, well, in Oklahoma, and I'm sure in other states, I'm sure we have the same issue in other states, because personally I know 2 school teachers that are my good friends, and yes, they don't make enough.
The school teachers, props out to them, because they're their first line. But I've known some scummy teachers though.
Yes,
there is some scummy teachers out there.
Oh, there's
and
scummy
not only
people.
that, it's teachers. I mean, they get paid what is it, like 40,000 a year, 50,000 maybe,
something like that.
But they only work how many days a year?
Yeah, they only make but you gotta look at it like your kid's education. Just because they don't work so much, Well,
I believe that 100%, and that is true, because these teachers are really. There's some teachers out there that are really busting their ass and doing good for the world, but also look at the policemen out there. They don't make that much money either, and they're risking their life 24/7.
It's true.
Same thing with the military members. I mean, I know probably some airman basics out there, privates, that are only making probably 30,000, 35,000 to start, and they're risking their life. And this is a year. Now, teachers, they're seasonal, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So I'm nothing bad for the teachers, though. I know they have a hard job, and they should be getting paid more money. Is where I'm trying to get.
We need to start a GoFundMe account for every teacher out there.
But you know what? This U.S. teacher here, I just looked it up. She does have a GoFundMe account.
Well, there you go. Now, if teachers were to start doing GoFundMe accounts, they'll be rolling into the schools in Mercedes.
No shit, huh? No, man. I have a question here, man. I got a big issue, a topic. This is kind of an issue, and it hits hard for me. Is how do you feel about transgenders in the military?
Well, to begin with, I'm sure you know how I feel about transgenders. Transgender to me is somebody that's not mentally stable, and I'm probably going to catch a lot of heat because of this, but basically somebody that's not mentally stable, doesn't comprehend a lot of things, and the people that just say, oh, it's okay for them to be that way, it's just helping. It's not really actually it's not helping them at all. I said it once, I said it again, like somebody that has a mental issue, like bulimic people, they tend to eat a lot and throw up, or anorexic people that don't eat at all, and they look at themselves in the mirror and they say, I'm so fat, even though they're like skin and bones. You gotta keep a close eye. And they still say they're fat, and that's why they're, anorexic and stuff. That's a mental disorder. So for them to look at themselves in the mirror and think they're fat, and in reality they're skin and bone, it's the same thing as a transgender person that looks at themselves in the mirror and says, hey, I should be a woman, when in all reality they're looking at a man, or vice versa,
Yeah, it's kind of out of control though, but
now,
like,
would you feel
I don't know,
comfortable?
man. I really don't know, because I mean, when you're out in the field and you're out there, I mean, if you're not fully 100% in the game, someone's going to get hurt. And when you say hurt in the military and you're out in the war field, someone's going to die. And I don't know if I can help someone that's next to me that's not fully mentally there.
Exactly. How are we going to send a bunch of people that ain't mentally stable out into battlefield with guns and, surrounded by other soldiers that are, with them? They could go freaking nuts. Like someone that's like that, I believe, is not mentally stable. Like it's not a disease. It's just,
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's not right. That's what it. I do know what it is.
But it's like, I look at it as like, wow, I mean, I don't mind if what color you are, what sex you are, what race, whatever, your religion, your creed. I mean, you have to be totally 100% in the game. Now, I may be wrong here, but a transgender probably can do a better job than I could out in the field. But am I going to trust the person? That's like where it lies.
Transgenders want to be accepted for who they are when a transgender in the first place didn't accept who they are themselves.
Exactly. That makes perfect sense right there. That's
Exactly.
what it is.
See, a friend of mine that I have on Facebook posted a big article on that. And I'm going to skip through most of it, and I'm just going to read you a part of it that I really like. The military has one job, war. Anything else is a distraction and a liability. Did someone just scream that is unfair? War is very unfair. There are no exceptions made for being special or challenged or socially wonderful. You change yourself to meet military standards, not the other way around. I say again, you don't change the military. You must change yourself. The military doesn't need to accommodate anyone with special issues. The military needs to win wars.
That's exactly right. Whoever was on point.
Yeah, we gotta have people that are right, in the right state of mind. Straight to rage pretty much nailed it, especially on the battlefield. You got
tell you, man, when you're out there and you're ready to go, I don't want to be worried about some motherfucker's yoha if he's gonna cut that shit off or whatever. I'm worried about focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're worried about winning wars and stuff. We're not worried about what the enemy thinks. Is he shooting at a woman or is he shooting at a man?
What about this Navy SEAL that's out there saying that he's a transgender?
Okay, yeah, this guy came out. This guy came out. He was a Navy SEAL. He was in the elite Navy SEALs, and he comes out
Team
saying
6, he says he was.
Says he comes out as a transgender. Now this is different though, because this guy came out as a transgender after his military service. This is like years retired and. After his military service.
That's like Bruce Jenner. It was after.
Yeah, these guys get, it's sorry, but yeah, I think mental stability is not all there, or, and people get weakened over time. So, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know what to say.
I don't either. It's kind of a crazy thing, man. It's very crazy. So, what else is up, G7?
Another thing, there was a story in Canada of a couple, a family, a couple that pretty much had they had a child, and of course it's Canada, and Canada's gonna accept this, but what it is like the parents did not want to have a gender on the birth certificate. So pretty much what they did is they had the kid, and they told the hospital that they were gonna leave the birth certificate open, so it's not neither male or female. And that when the kid or the baby or the toddler or whatever was old enough to know, it would choose its sex. And then they would put it on the birth certificate, which I think is freaking nuts. And we're living in a new era, and there's a lot of crazy people out there, but this one kind of, is the cream of the crop. I think it's nuts, man. I mean, how are you gonna put the poor child through all that? So it doesn't even comprehend what, sex and, being a male or female. It doesn't comprehend that, yet. And then, and then it's gonna have to make a choice. It is what it is. If you're born with, certain body parts, you are who you are, and
I think the parents have a lot to blame in this situation.
Yeah, I think the parents are the ones to blame, definitely.
Yeah, that's just a sad case. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a little story what happened to me today, man. It was fucked up. I was at work today in a meeting, and all of a sudden we have a new director and stuff, and all of a sudden I had this big ass fucking black spider on me. It was at least freaking an inch. And it was hairy, and it was weird. And they were saying, Julius, there's a freaking spider on you. And so I got up, I was like, what the fuck? In front of everybody. And then this old man was picking up a clipboard to hit me. I was like, motherfucker, put that down, you're gonna knock me out. It was a big ass fucking spider.
I would have hit you with the clipboard.
And then all I could think about was this fucking dude that got bit by a spider. This guy, this guy here in Arizona.
Yeah.
And he was left with a bunch of fucking bruises.
Yeah, no, they didn't say it was a spider. They said it was a they don't know what it is. Basically, a mystery bug.
A mystery fucking
Yeah,
bug.
they call it
that's
a mystery
bug.
bug. They don't know what bit this guy, and it's here in Arizona. And there's, if you look on our YouTube page right now, we have the pictures up. Basically, his whole arm looks blue and just, you know, like I don't, bruised and blue, and just like, it looks terrible. His whole arm, he got bit in one spot, and his whole arm swelled up like that. And the worst part is that they don't know what this thing was. They don't know what it is that bit him, that made all this bruising, and, you know. So that's crazy, man. I don't know.
That's real crazy, bro.
Yeah, so that's crazy, man. I don't know what to say. That, just be careful out there. You never know. There's probably new bugs out there that haven't been discovered that sting the shit out of you, and you turn all blue and purple and shit.
No shit. Yeah, but that scared the hell out of me. I was like, what the
That would have been you, Julius, in your
no
meeting.
shit.
You came back with blue and purple arms and shit.
You know what? On some other news, something that happened here locally, at the local prison of Lewis, there was a staff assaults.
My friend Lee Rydell. This one goes to you. You'll like this story. My friend Lee, he's listening to us live right now.
Yeah.
With shout outs to you, Leo. Is the so G7 knows a little bit more into this story. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, basically what happened, it seemed to be a normal day, but they mentioned that the weeks, because I spoke to somebody that works there, and they said like the weeks prior to this incident happening, like you could feel that it was getting very tense due to staff shortages. It just happens that administration is doing what they can to fix the issue, but they're posting up billboards lowering standards to get people to work there, but the pay is just not great. So people don't want to do a job where you're going to be risking your life and not get paid enough.
Is it this one? Racially motivated fight leaves Arizona prison on lockdown?
It
Yes.
has to be...
In Lewis prison. It happened in Lewis
Eloy?
prison.
No, Lewis prison.
Oh, Lewis?
Yeah. Apparently, they were...
Where is Lewis prison?
It's here on Buckeye, a little bit past...
Okay, Arizona. It's on the way to Rocky Point on the right.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, sir.
Is it real big?
Yeah,
It's massive.
That is pretty massive.
That prison holds about... It's got 6 units and 2 more on the other side of the freeway. But what they do is, out of those 6 units, each unit holds at least 800 inmates each.
Damn. That's a lot of inmates, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
So they went on lockdown. We have a buddy of ours that works there, and I guess he went in there, kicked some ass, saved some officers or whatever, because people were full out rioting, right?
Yeah, this happened during lunch at the Maury unit.
What the hell's a Moore unit?
No, they call it Maury.
Oh, Mooring?
Yeah, that's the name of the unit. I guess what I had heard from the source was that an inmate was running. They were running after him. Officers grabbed him, and then other inmates jumped in and started like fighting the officers. So officers were able to get a hold of control of the whole situation afterwards, but it took like 2 or 3 officers had to go to the hospital to get seen on a 911 call.
Oh, shit.
Because of the incident. But everything has to do with staff shortages, you know. They need to fix that, not just for the safety of the officers, but also think about it. If the officers don't show up to work, who's going to do that job? Who's going to hold these criminals inside the prison?
That's true.
Let's just let them free, run around.
Run around. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Man, that's pretty scary. I bet you working at a prison is freaking scary, man. Has to be.
It's
Holy
terrible,
crap.
man.
I
I
mean,
heard
it's
some
like
stories. There's stories of people rolling newspapers up and stabbing people in the throat, and they're so creative how to kill other people.
Oh man, jeez.
I could never picture myself working at a prison.
I couldn't work at a prison. No. No, but my hat goes out to all the guards out there. I mean,
Yeah, Leo
they
Rydell commented that they've been instigating riots on purpose for years so they can get a bigger budget for the next fiscal year.
Oh, so it's an inside job?
It sounds like it. If Leo right here, and I'm pretty confident he knows what he's talking about.
Man, I'm telling you, the establishment is some sneaky mother bleeps. You know?
Yeah, man, that's messed up. Just so they can get more money,
man.
Yeah, they're making all
you, man. Big Brother's everywhere, man.
I mean, and who's gonna know? That's like the perfect crime. Like all the inmates could be locked up in their cells and stuff, and just make a big. I mean. Because no one really no one really checks on the prison, like if something's going on, the helicopter flies over the prison, they're not going to see nothing because everything's up inside the prison. Oh, shit. So they could just say, hey, we're going to riots and this and that.
Hey, so what does Leo do?
Leo used to be.
Oh, he used to be an inside job or there?
He was the one collecting the money to start the riots and stuff. Leo was the guy instigating in the prison. That was him. So that they could get bigger budgets.
Jessica said Leo knows all. Ask Leo.
Yes, Leo knows all.
I remember there was a cat called Ask Leo when you had questions about computers. Ask Leo.
Oh yeah, the cat. Yeah.
Ask Leo.
Yeah, Leo was he was the one instigating to get the riots going so that they can get bigger budgets.
Shit, we gotta get Leo on the show. He'd fit right in with the conspiracies and shit that we do. Because remember, the Scratch, we're all about information. I mean, we're in your face reporting. We will come to you about the wildest shit in the world.
Speaking of wild, it's Shark Week. Woo! Shark Week! I know you guys like Shark. I love Shark Week. I love me some Shark Week. There's a video of some asshole, some douchebag, and why do you have to do it right before Shark Week? What an asshole.
Why do you have to be douchebags?
Michael Wenzel is his name. Michael Wenzel. They have footage of this guy dragging this mako shark through the ocean, basically. They hooked it.
I can find that.
They hooked it, and he's like on the boat. They're fishing for sharks and everything. He gets it hooked, and the asshole just takes off. He's dragging this shark like a rag doll through the ocean, and just like no fucks were given and shit. Like, man, that's. I mean,
the thing is, though, I won't want to touch no fucking shark, though.
But it's still animal cruelty, you don't think?
I don't give a fuck about animal cruelty at that point.
It's okay to drag sharks through the water. So tomorrow I'm gonna go. El Chapo Jr. I'm gonna take his GoFundMe account and drag him through the street.
Is this the one?
Yes, that's the one. Check it out.
That's crazy.
This video out.
So they're just pulling a fucking shark?
Yeah, dude, they hook it, and his ass was just like speeding and just like dragging the shark.
Yeah, that's pretty much of a douche move right there, man. They could have cut the fucking rope.
What an asshole, right?
Yeah, that's a douche.
So that guy's name is douche, Michael Wenzel.
Hey, Michael Wenzel, you're the douche of the year,
man. The douche of the year. He does it like a week before Shark Week. That's so wrong.
Look, I think it's wrong, and I don't like sharks. I've seen Jaws too many times. I don't fuck around with no sharks.
Maybe he thought it wouldn't catch as much attention because it's not Shark Week yet. You know?
I don't know, but that's a douche right there, man. Just freaking dragging a shark.
Shark Week, hoo ha ha.
Hey,
that's
you know what?
Fucking funny, man.
You know how you mentioned El Chapo? There was this guy, Damaso Lopez. I guess he's the junior. He turned himself in at the Mexican border. He used to work. His dad used to work for El Chapo. He used to work for El Chapo until they got Chapo locked up here in the U.S.
So he just gave it up and said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, because they were going to war with Chapo's sons. So at the end, he just decided, "I'm gonna turn myself in."
Really,
sucker? He went out like a chump.
He went out like a bitch.
Yeah, I like Straight to Rage's comment. They have posted. Someone giving beer to a huge grouper. Someone giving beer to a huge grouper.
You know what? I'll tell you this much. That's a kick-ass handle. Straight to Rage.
Yeah. That's a kick-ass handle. Straight to Rage is cool shit.
That's a kick-ass handle.
It's his professional wrestling name.
So he knows Vince McMahon?
Yeah, he knows Vince McMahon.
You know, a while back, this month, matter of fact, Vince McMahon, his helicopter went down in the river there in New York.
Oh, really?
Him and his son. I don't know.
The other one, yeah.
The other McMahon. Yeah, and they had to rescue him, the Coast Guard.
Straight to Rage is in the house. We gotta have Straight to Rage on the show. He's been asking me. Straight to Rage are always welcome on the show. His opinion will be freaking awesome on this show. So Straight to Rage, and then Leo Rydell, the instigator.
The instigator?
The prison riot instigator needs to be on the show too.
Hell yeah. Man, that is crazy, man. But yeah, a lot has happened, man. I tell you, and jeez, man, the empire is really crazy out there, man. A lot of things been happening from people been chipping themselves. Companies have chips in them.
Oh yeah.
Frick is that?
There's,
this is 1984.
Yeah, the Scratch covered this story when we first heard about it. It was in the UK, and what it was is it's a chip that they came up, and the UK approved it for employers to put these chips and pretty much in the skin of their employee, and this chip was pretty much like an ID badge, but it was implemented into your skin, and you would use it to get around warehouses or whatnot. You would use it like a key, and you would wave your hand using you knew the chip was there, so you wave your hand in front of like a certain pad, and it knew it was you. The computer will recognize that it's you because each chip is, registered to its, to every person that has it in it. So they would use this chip to like, pretty much like for anything. Like you want to use the machine, start a machine, you wave your hand, the machine starts. Where you want to open the door, you use the chip, the hand that has the chip in it, you open the door. Like, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong with it, like
getting hacked.
Like getting hacked, or I don't know, maybe that chip could freaking lodge itself in your skin and never come out or something. I don't know. I ain't about to get no chip in my
I
head.
ain't a big Bible reader or anything, but when I was younger, they read about the mark of the beast being something in you. I mean, that's crazy though,
Would you guys, you listeners, would you guys at the job you work for?
Look at Leo. Leo even said mark of the beast.
Yeah,
oh, Leo. See?
It's the mark of Buddha.
No, the company's saying that it's going to be easier for employees to buy their lunch or whatever they need. It'll be easier.
Yeah.
The chip.
So all you got to do is wave your hand in front of these are for like offices that have cafeterias or whatnot.
Well, it's also they're saying it's a lot easier to have credit cards and stuff, right? Everybody's seen where that's going.
So it's similar to how your cell phone. Remember the thing that supposedly just came out and it didn't really work because I stopped using it. Was the cell phone thing where you put your credit card on your cell phone and you just wave it in front of the thing and then it'll charge you?
Yeah, that's the pay.
Yeah, the pay-as-you-go thing. Yeah, that thing. Well, they say it's pretty much the same thing, but this chip is implemented in your skin, and you just wave your hand in it, and you just pay. You pay with your hand.
I just think it's a big brother trying to look at you. Look at cell phones. I mean, now you're paying for a tracking device to be on you.
Pretty much,
used to be prisoners having a tracking device. Now your cell phone.
So for free lunch, all I have to do is like murder my co-worker and chop his hand off and
chop his finger off
and wave it in front of the pad to get free lunch. I think I'm in.
Give me that free chocolate bag. Was it a chocolate bag? Yanni. Is that a fucking chocolate bag or some shit?
Leo says they hack your hand and you have an uncontrollable rage to jerk off.
Yeah, that's like Viagra in your fucking hand.
I think that's new microchip implemented in your hand. Side effects may include uncontrollable rage to jerk off at work.
Last time I was watching TV and I saw this commercial where like some of the Walmarts, they're like starting like you could like order stuff on your phone, and before you leave the store you can just pay through your phone.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard that shit.
I mean, how does it work? Because they have store security, they're following people around and stuff. How would it work? You pay, but how do they know that you pay for your items? Not just walking out without paying. You don't.
It's called like online pickup. You got to go to the little booth, and then they already have the item there for you, and they just give it to you, basically. You don't just pay for it on your phone and walk inside and just grab the first fucking thing you think you paid for and just walk out.
Hey, this fucking bike looks like it's mine.
I know this bike. Otherwise, everybody would just be walking out with shit. I paid for it online. Leave me alone.
That's my fucking bike.
That's like that self-checkout, you know. How do they know you paid for everything that you put into that bag?
Oh, believe me, they'll freaking know. Them bastards know
No,
everything.
they don't know. I get away with shit all the time. Hell yeah, like boop. I even make the sound and shit. Boop. It was me. It wasn't even the computer. I got it down.
Yeah, I have something posted up here on the YouTube thing. It's posting photos of new car, fancy dinner on Facebook, income tax.
Oh
debt.
yeah.
Watch it.
This is
Yeah.
I read this article. Pretty much, this is in India because I guess in India tax evasion is a big problem.
Hell no, this shit's happening here. Look at freaking Mayweather. He's
Oh,
always
right.
posting his plane, his cars, all that money.
Yeah, well, basically what they're saying is like, you know, the government will be able to hack your Facebook account, and if you're sitting there posting that you have all these cars and all these houses and, you know, elaborate dinners and whatnot, that they can, you know, pretty much track and follow every purchase you make compared to how much income you take in that you're reporting, and they can bust you for tax evasion. I read the whole article, and I think that's like the most fucked up thing ever, man. That's like
What?
the Indian government goes into the Indian peoples and they go through they hack pretty much their Facebook account.
Dude, it happens here. Our Facebook is government funded.
Yeah.
Facebook sells all our information, anything you post, to the government.
Did you not hear about that New York? It was like a drug cartel, sort of. They're moving coke or heroin or something, and the reason how they found out who these people were and all that, it was through Instagram because they posted their fancy cars and their money, their trips.
That's just stupid, though. Come on, now. You're gonna be a drug dealer, you be a good one. You know, you don't go out and just start flashing your money.
That's true. That's true. But it's like even Obama said it, man. You know, Obama said straight up, it's Google, Facebook would not exist without government funding.
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean,
That's messed up, but yes.
it's messed up, but that's
Another
life,
news.
man.
What about this other news on the side? What about Ohio State Fair? There was a huge accident, which was freaking. Oh man, that was crazy. That's
was a
the reason
trip.
why we live in Arizona, and they always have the state fair every year. Every year I go to eat. I love the food. I love the state fair food, and then look at all the venues, walk around, whatever. I never get on the rides. I did used to get on the rides when I was younger. I got on every ride, you name it, I was there.
Ooh.
Nowadays I don't. Because of it. Look at that. Oh
Damn.
man. So this is a tragedy, man. It's sad. Like 9 people died. I've heard. I'm not 100 on the numbers, but like 9 people died and
I
like
can't
5
watch
people
that
were
shit no
injured.
more.
And you know, like that's so wrong. But I mean, there's got to be some kind of safety procedure that these rides got to go through, and whoever the hell was in charge of that thing dropped the ball big time. What the fuck?
Shit,
That's
I heard
some Final
everybody died on
Destination
that
right
shit.
there.
Final Destination type shit right there, huh?
Fuck, that
God.
was terrible.
That was freaking horrible. One died. I heard otherwise, but according to Straight to Rage,
I heard fucking
one
a lot
died.
more than one person died on that
I heard
one.
like 9 people died. I think the people that were in critical condition died.
Shit. That is just too much. I can't, man. I want to watch it and I don't. How the hell I turn this shit off?
But shit like
Fuck
this,
that.
shit like this is what gets like people, like those people that are in charge of the safety of these rides and shit. I hope those assholes on the next state fair take a little bit more time to inspect that damn seat. You know.
What are
I
those
hope
bastards
so.
called that are at the Arizona State Fair? What's the
The carnies.
The
carnies?
carnies.
It's down over here on Southern.
The carnies that they look all sun dried and smoking
the fucking
cigarettes.
carny, man.
Bastards always give me like
Fucking
these
carny.
those bottles that you got to throw the ball at and weigh like 10 pounds a piece, so you can't even knock one down. It's
Next
bullshit.
carny that does that, I'm gonna flip him off, man. Tell you get on the freaking
Goddamn
ride,
carnies.
bastard.
See, that's the reason why I never get on the ride.
Shit, man. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god. I just can't believe that shit, man. I gotta get my eyes off that shit.
You never trust a carny, bro. You never trust a
carny with a one-eyed carny bastard.
Oh man, yeah, that's just man, straight to rage. That was fucking funny.
See, every time I go to State Fair, it's not because of the rides. I just go because I like the funnel cakes, you know?
I know, funnel cakes are bomb. That's why I go. I go to eat. I get me a turkey leg, funnel cake, you name it.
Last time I went, I had a turkey leg, gave me the runs.
Got the squirts.
Freaking had Aztec Warriors in my shit.
And then the beer, but the beer's like freaking, like $18 a freaking beer. Like, Jesus.
I had heard that if you go to SeaWorld and you get the turkey leg, that is worth your while.
The turkey leg's huge, but fuck, man.
Turkey leg is good at SeaWorld. I give it that.
You know.
It's like, it's known for its turkey legs. Not the whales or anything like that, but it's known for its turkey legs.
Hey, you know what? I don't like bring up TMZ stuff out here, man. But, you know, what's the deal with this Justin Bieber running over this freaking paparazzi?
Oh, did he really say Justin Bieber right now?
I know, but I was
damn, not from
seeing that shit,
not
and I was
from
like,
Jay
what
Saints.
the fuck is up with this
That's
shit?
the last person I think he would give a shit about what Justin Bieber's
well, I
doing.
give a shit about the paparazzi, dude.
I hope someone
Bieber.
runs Justin Bieber over, man. God.
You know, I just saw that and I was like, what the fuck is up with this guy running paparazzi over this shit?
Leo right now likes the fried fish at SeaWorld. The fish tacos. He likes the fish tacos at SeaWorld.
He likes the dried shrimp.
It's all the fish that die off and shit. Your taco has like a blue fish.
It's a dolphin.
On the menu tonight, parrot
on
fish.
this note here, I want to know if G7 has heard about this. The sheriff replaces the jail visits with computers.
Yeah, I was looking into that too. I seen a little bit on that. The reason why they're saying it is that it would save a lot of money on the budget, and then it would reduce the contraband going into the prison because of the visits.
What?
Oh yeah, because
so
they
you would
physically
have
don't touch each other or are able to touch each other.
Yeah, you would do a video chat basically, and that's how it would reduce contraband getting to prisons.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But that
bro.
shit is true.
That's
though?
wrong.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
really
it's wrong,
working
man.
on it. I think it should work. I mean, they're in prison. They're not there just because. They're not there by mistake. They're there because they committed crimes. They couldn't follow the rules out in society, so...
Do the crime, do the time, but still, they're humans, though, you know? And I mean, what if you had your kid coming, you know, and you gotta just talk to your kid over a freaking...
You might as well just freaking stay home and let them chat on the... Yeah, so your family member could log in into a website and just talk to you from prison. You
Just say, write me a letter. Fuck
You
it.
could be right in the yard and shit as you're holding down the fort or whatever it's called. You know, they hold down the yard or whatever. You could just be right there talking to your whoever, you know.
See, a couple of years ago, I remember while driving out in California, listening to the radio, sometimes they would come on with this advertisements where they would speak about, like, you know, when you go to jail, you're not the only one, so think about your families before you commit the crimes.
What?
Yeah,
Damn,
it was
dark.
a campaign, I'm guessing, trying to get people not to commit crimes. So it's like, think about your family, because, yeah, you do the crime, you go to jail, but you're not the only one paying for that. It's your family, your kids, parents.
I think that's pretty beast, but fuck. Do the crime, do the time, I guess, you know, fuck it. And, damn, that's crazy, though, don't you think? What about this other thing about the sperm count dropping in the Western world? What the? Pretty soon we're going to be extinct, dude. The God is just working itself out, I guess, right here. You heard about that, Yanni?
Sorry, I'm on the comments, man. Oh, man, the comments are they're freaking hilarious. Like, Leo could afford shrimp at SeaWorld. And Leo's like, I say Leo he'd buy himself a slither of killer whale and makes himself a taco or something, you know? Leo could eat endangered sea turtles. Oh man.
Nuts,
you
man.
guys are nuts on the comments tonight. That is freaking hilarious. Love
That's
you guys.
hilarious,
Thanks for
man.
the support, you guys.
That's hilarious.
And we got a lot of listeners tonight.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see you people. We haven't been on our game for a long time, and here we are. And we still got some followers. That's freaking awesome.
Hell yeah, we do.
Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
So the state fair thing was just freaking wrong, and then the video of the guy dragging the shark before Shark Week, that's even worse.
That sperm count thing, I'm thinking it has to do with like all the chemicals and things they put into our foods nowadays.
Damn, who's fucking up over there?
Oh, sorry. I'm wrestling with some papers. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, the sperm count thing. They're trying to underpopulate because, let's just face it, this is what I always say. There's too many people on Earth, man. And we're fucking it up. There's more plastics in the ocean than there is on the Earth, on the land. We're just like destroying this planet. So we need to depopulate or somehow. We need a new plague.
I'm reading this article here about these chicks that are freeing their nipples, dude. I mean,
Yes.
what the hell? I mean,
Yes.
it's like crazy.
Ladies out there, free your nipples.
It's like free your nipples. I'm
I
like, what the
concur.
hell?
Why-
What's the
why are
purpose,
they-
though?
Yeah, what's the purpose of girls freeing their nipples? I'm not against it. I'm all for
equality.
it. I don't know why, but I'm all for it.
It says it's for equality. I don't know. Fuck, free your
Equality?
nipples.
Yes.
Equality.
Yes, they need to. Yeah, I don't know. It's for equality. Yes, they need to free their nipples. Yes.
So everybody here in Phoenix, you know, free your nipples. Let's
Free your nipples.
let them out for equality.
Yes, free the nipples for equality. Yes. Yes.
Gotta give me another beer, man.
All right, here you go. So someone's asking for the Squintz. Sorry, the Squintz is out on assignment
Who's asking?
this time around.
Yeah, the Squintz is
Regina,
out.
he's out on assignment.
I
Yeah,
think the Squintz is gonna get fired.
I don't know. We'll
I
see.
don't know. We gotta vote on it.
We'll see how he goes. The Squintz is
Squintz is in love.
he's
But
in
the
love
Squintz
right
left his freaking throat juice here.
now.
His gagging juice.
Yeah, the Squintz left his throat numbing spray.
Why would he leave?
Squintz,
the-
are you listening? If you're listening, your comfortably numb throat numbing spray is here, so you can deep throat all you want. Okay?
Hey Johnny, isn't this talking sheep his?
Yeah, the
That's
talking
his
sheep
too.
is his too.
He has
The
a freaking
inflatable
sheep.
talking sheep. Thank
a
you,
pervert.
Squintz. You need to come pick up your shit. The sheep won't shut up, and that's because I take it in the closet every once in a
I don't
while.
know why I keep saying Squints.
The Squints. Fucking Squints. Well, I want to tell everybody out there, you know, hey, soon we're going to go video. We're working up to it. We're trying to save up some funds. You know, it gets kind of expensive, bandwidth and so forth. And we're having a hell of a time because YouTube and Facebook, they're constantly just editing us. They're knocking us off.
Yeah, like we try, I mean,
Man.
it's tough. YouTube always blocks us. Facebook will block us time to time. But then we get back on. We get kicked down. We get back up, and here we are.
We dove deep into Facebook about a pedophile ring, and we're trying to uncover it, and they just
Oh my
straight up
God.
shut us down.
With
Joe Podesta, and
We
it
gotta
was just
talk-
a big thing, man.
like,
We'll talk
seriously.
about that at a later date, but
No, I want to
Yeah.
give a little. I want to give them just a little. I just want to put the tip in. I just want to put the tip in. I want to give them a little bit. I want to give them a little bit of the story that Jay Saints here was been working on, and it got me like wow, like it's got me like it was a crazy story. It has to do with the guy from Lincoln Park. What's his name? Chester.
Chester.
This is
Chester's a
ironic as
molester.
fuck. It's ironic as shit. His name is Chester. Well, check this out. Jay says, give us a little example of this little story that he
I'm
came
telling you, we're
across.
gonna get blocked,
I
brother.
don't.
I'm
I know,
telling you,
but it's
man.
all right. That's
Shit.
what the scratch. If we go out, we go out hard.
It's like we're not saying that he was murdered or anything, because of course it was a suicide and
They
all that.
said
but
it was a suicide.
it's just if you
They
put the
say he
pieces of
was
the puzzle
murdered.
together. I mean,
They say
Chester,
he was murdered. Chester the molester was
Chester,
murdered.
and what was that other guy's name? That other singer that were best friends? Benning.
The other guy that just died.
Chester.
No,
Chester
no.
and what the hell is his name? It just slipped my
Fuck,
mind.
Chris Cornell.
Cornell.
Chris
I guess
Cornell.
Chester
Which
committed
I don't know how
suicide
this happened, but it's
on
just
his
crazy.
best friend's birthday.
This is a crazy theory. Let's hear. This is a nut. I want everyone to hear.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Let's
We're
talk.
gonna get
No,
blocked and shit,
this
and
is
no,
awesome.
man, it's fucked
I liked
up,
it. This is after you told me this, I was like, wow. And now the scratch needs to hear it. Let's hear it, man.
It was deep, man.
Let's
Because
hear
I had
it.
it
It
going
was deep.
Because I had.
Basically, the
I had-
bottom
'cause-
line. Let's hear it from the beginning. Come on, Jay.
Let me see if I could pull up some stuff.
Saints.
I mean, I got to do my research. I don't have my notes with me and stuff.
Pretty
But
much.
I'm going to put up a picture
A quick story
that shows Chester and John Podesta side by side. So you guys, I mean, it's up to you to figure out, what to believe and stuff. We're just putting
Podesta
information out there. But if you look at Chester and then there's Podesta, they kind of do look alike, right?
Oh, they look like crazy.
I mean, they look alike.
See, while you're trying to find that information, I want to talk to you guys about something. I just seen a video of Ben Shapiro speaking to Congress about the First Amendment. And
freedom of
saying
speech?
that, yeah, because apparently in some of the colleges, you're not allowed to have the freedom of speech.
Because that's private property, bro. Now, they do have a free speech areas that's marked off where you can actually voice your opinion and voice your speech there. But when you're in a university, it's private property.
So he was advocating for that, like you're supposed to have freedom of speech. Why did you get your videos come off of YouTube after you posted? Because freedom of speech is not really there. They're trying to take it away. Why did they take down some of your Facebook posts?
Because we get dirty with it.
Yeah, we got dirty. I got dirty with the post, but I'm telling you, it's like
So if you guys know
Facebook is
about
a
Lincoln
private
Park,
thing.
this is a crazy thing that Jay's saying. He's really not saying anything. It's kind of pissing me off. But the Lincoln Park and the album covers, they have like what it is. It's like a medallion. It's a medallion on the Lincoln Park album covers prior. The newer stuff, not the when they first started, but the newer stuff. And what it is they think there's an elite pedophile group, and it's kind of gross.
It's that symbol right there. That's
that-
the Lincoln Park symbol.
Yeah, so I guess this.
And then the pedophile logo.
What?
We're not saying Lincoln Park is pedophiles. No, we're not saying
not
that.
Lincoln
Park has the symbol like that, but it's broken up. It's like they're trying to stop pedophilia. I mean, they're not into that.
Yeah,
They're
like
totally
that was them
against
trying
that
to
stuff.
be against it. Yeah, and I guess because the lead singer was molested by this guy that's in this elite group, and it's kind of jacked up. They say it's murder, and then the guy, Chester, when he died, he didn't just hang himself. He was beat. They found bruises, like somebody beat him before
See,
he
and
died.
that's the pedophile logo right there. So you see what I mean? It's kind of similar and it's broken.
Yeah, Blogo, aka
it's
Boy
because it's
Lover.
breaking up the pedophilia ring. They're trying to break it up.
Yeah,
And what
so
I've been
this
reading,
conspiracy theory. Yeah, let's hear it.
what I've been reading is that they were trying to disclose and totally open up that whole pedophile ring of the elite, where you have like the Podestas and all this other world.
Yeah, Google that shit,
And
Podestas.
You guys just need to do your research. It's out there. Google the Podestas.
The
in
Podestas,
DC,
pretty much.
And Google, it's a conspiracy, but
Like these elite people are like millionaires and billionaires and stuff, and they,
they're in just private societies.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just gets deep. We're gonna put out another article about it soon, and we'll disclose it better in more detail.
Yeah, look
we'll
it
have
up.
figures, and I'll do my thing again.
We'll do our homework. We'll do our homework on
and-
this topic, which is it kind of just came up. And you guys could do your own homework and Google some of this stuff. Look up the guy. What's his name? The pedophile guy.
Podesta.
Look, Google that guy up and Google Chester. We posted it on Facebook, and almost like an hour later, not even, it was deleted.
20 minutes.
20 minutes later, it was deleted, and it was a whole article on pretty much saying that Chester was murdered and it wasn't suicide. And his wife, like Facebook account or whatever,
It was hacked.
and they made her seem like she was some kind of monster, like didn't care that he died and whatever. And it's just jacked up. So go online, search for that stuff, and you guys will be amazed. And we'll do our homework. Probably on the next scratch, we'll post it. We'll get a little bit greater detail on
and
it.
Leo hit it right on there. It's Illuminati pedophile. The Illuminati is really deep into this. I mean, you got the Bohemian Grove. I mean, those guys are weird out there, man. They're cherishing owls and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, and the guy from Bone Thugs and Harmony was kidnapped. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit's deep.
God.
I mean, the ring gets deep, and as you know,
shit.
they do each other favors, and it's crazy.
The
man.
guy from Bone Thugs and Harmony. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's deep.
You got raped.
He was raped. That's not a joking matter, though, but fuck.
That's messed up. Yeah,
You know, it gets crazy out there. Well, you know, this is the point in our show, man, that, you know, I give little shout outs to, but I want to thank you all for joining us. I mean, that was pretty awesome that you guys joined us tonight, and we will be doing more shows next weekend. We're not going to be live, but we'll start up the following weekend. I have to do some travels to the Midwest, and I'll be out there. I'll be doing some Facebook Lives, and we'll see what happens. Yanni will be doing some Facebook Lives this week.
Yeah, sorry guys, the scratch is busy. We're busy, you guys.
And I would like to thank, you know, all our military members out there. Of course, I always I love you guys, you know, guys and women out there. You guys are doing a great thing. Keep it up. Be safe. Come home safe. I would like to thank the police officers out there, of course. All the medics, you know, from the ambulance drivers to the doctors, the nurses. Any working person out there, man. I mean, you guys all make America turn around. Boy, Dare Wood is in the house. And
You ain't ammo, you ain't shit.
And all my ammo boys out there, if you ain't ammo, you ain't shit. And what did we used to say out there, man? Ammo sucks, tits, clits, and beer cans. And what about you, Johnny? Any shout outs, brother?
Shout out to Straight to Rage. Shout out to Leo, you my boys. Thank you guys for all the support. Shout out to Darren Snyder. What's going on, Darren Snyder? There's another person on here. Hold on, let me find Regina. Shout out to Regina. What's going on?
Jessica,
thank you for the support. The Squintz, come get your sheep. Come get your
Squintz, come get your shit.
Come get your deep throat spray, man, so you can deep throat whoever you want. G7's in the house. He's back. Oh my God, G7 left us, but now he's back, and he has some cool topics. It was cool. Do your research on that Chester death. They said it was a murder, not a suicide. Gives you a little thought. You know, I'll leave you guys with a little bit of homework. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. We're back. The scratch is on. Scratch is on the march. The Empire's on the run, of course. YaniChingas probably time out for next week because Jay Saints lost a family member, and sorry for your loss there. Gino Val, thank you for the love. He also said sorry for the loss in your family. So you go do your thing, and the scratch will be pending, and when we come back on, we're gonna have a good show again.
It's been great being back, you know. Show's been great. People have been great. So you guys have a good weekend.
Hey, G7, you missed us, right?
Hell yeah.
Now it's time to get drunk.
Time to get drunk. I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of Zach Brown out there. And we love you all. Darewood, peace out, brother. Hope to see you soon. I love you all. Eric, be safe out there, my brother. I know you're chasing those waterfalls. And all our fans out there. Like I said, peace out.
Driving till the city lights dissolve into a country sky, just me and you. Lay underneath the harvest moon, do all the things that lovers do, just me and you.
My boy Zach Brown here reminds me of my boy Zach Brown. He reminds me of my boy Darren Schneider back in the day. He was just free.